A brand new phone. It's priced at $7,999, the Redmi 8, 5000 mAh battery, dual camera, and it is actually a pretty nice looking phone. So once again, Xiaomi has quite a winner. Very quick look.
Xiaomi's latest Redmi deck includes not just their top-tier Note 8 Pro but also just the 8 and the 8A. We have the Redmi 8 with us for review, and while it sheds off the Note tag and quite a bit on the price as well, let's see if it manages to make a name for itself as one of the most affordable smartphones right now at 7,999 rupees. Xiaomi has given a lot of attention to detail with the design of the Redmi series this time. This is not an under 10K phone that feels plasticky in the hand anymore. It has a glossy back and a good hand feel to it. We got the ruby red variant of the phone, which is pretty striking, and the rich red really comes through. Xiaomi is proud of its design, and the phone has a prominent Design by Xiaomi label on the back. The front has Corning Gorilla Glass 5 on a 6.22-inch high-definition LCD screen. The display is pretty average, but the brightness and the colors on the videos are good. Xiaomi has kept its dot notch on all the Redmi phones this time, and the Redmi 8 is no different. There is a fingerprint scanner on the back just below the cameras. It is easy to reach and it works adequately fast. Xiaomi has stepped down the processor this time, and it has an entry-level Snapdragon 439, while its predecessor, the Redmi 7, had a Snapdragon 632. But it manages basic gaming and multitasking with ease, and it even supports AI in the camera. One of the big highlights in this phone is the massive battery it packs in. It has a 5000 mAh battery. We used it for a little more than one day and it didn't demand to be charged. It supports 18-watt fast charge, but the box only comes with a 10-watt one. It has a Type-C charging port, which is pretty big for a phone under 10K. The base variant comes with a 4GB RAM and 64GB storage. The storage can be expanded via a dedicated microSD card up to 512GB. The phone runs on MIUI 10.3 based on Android 9 Pie. This is a skin which does have a lot of ads and preloaded apps, but once past that, there are a few useful features including digital well-being. And now for the optics. There's a 12-megapixel Sony IMX363 primary lens, and there is a 2-megapixel depth camera. The images had good depth, but the details were not very sharp and the pictures seemed a little touched. So quality is not something to write home about here. In low light also, the camera did only okay. The color balance was a bit off while trying to take this picture. But other than this, there is a separate option for short videos, which seems to be all the rage right now for creators. The front shooter is a 8-megapixel lens, and the depth in the portrait mode was impressive. The selfies were sharp in daylight. The Cell Guru verdict. The Redmi 8 is a looker. The finesse of this phone shines through in its design and even in some aspects like its battery. It is a reliable phone, but Xiaomi seems to have sidestepped on the performance of this phone. But that said, if you are looking for something not too heavy duty in the below 10K segment, the Redmi 8 is a good choice. Do keep a lookout for its cheaper sibling, the Redmi 8A though.